So I'm just very briefly going to cover some common communication strategies that are really helpful to use when you're working on some of these issues. And we've mentioned a couple of them already. Number one, using questioning techniques. Now, why do you think you want to get really good at asking questions? Why does that help you in terms of communication? What's the number one reason you think? Asking good questions gets me the information I need. Asking good questions can also clarify wrong information, or if I didn't understand something correctly. Asking questions can also help people think things through more. It can help them continue down a particular thought process. It might even help them think about something they'd never thought of before. Okay? Questioning is a really great technique to use in communication. There's some easy examples I've provided. What type of information do you need from me? How would you feel if I could give you a couple options to choose from? Or what information can I give you so that you can be better at delivering this to the customer? You know, that's interesting to think about. How many times in your service chain do you ask that person that comes after you, did you get everything you needed from me? Can I give you anything else? Right? How many times do we actually treat our service partners the same as we treat our customers? Because in the long run, it affects the customer. So these are great tools to use. The next one is paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is just about taking information, rephrasing it in your own words, and repeating it back. And I've done a lot of communication classes, and some people say, well, I think when I paraphrase, people are going to think it's condescending or rude. You know, maybe it sounds rude or condescending. It depends on how you say it, right? It depends on your tone. It depends on your method. But there are some simple ways to paraphrase with someone when you're in a conversation, and this is a habit you can form. So when you're talking, or you're even in email or over the phone, all you want to do at the end is say, so let me make sure I got it. Let me make sure I heard what you said. So what I'm hearing you say is this. So the way I understand it is blah, 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 blah. So what I think are the most three important priorities are this, this, and this. So what I heard you say you need from me is this. That's it, right? It's starting this just, I'm checking back, I'm telling you what I heard, am I right? That's it. And if we did that, I would say probably 75 to 80% of the misunderstandings we currently have would go away, because we are incorporating that feedback loop and we're making sure that what we are saying is being understood. Now, if you've said something to someone and they don't paraphrase back to you, this is on the flip side, right? Ways that you can actually make sure they understood is, we talked about a lot of stuff. What do you think was the most important? Or what are you walking away with? So what are you going to do next based on this conversation? So there are still ways to ask them to paraphrase back to you if they don't do it automatically, just so that you can ensure understanding. Okay, so any comments on that? How many of you use paraphrasing probably with your customers all the time? Everybody. So I encourage you to also use that practice with each other.